The other day I was in a cafe reading a book, and there was this guy sitting a few tables away talking on his phone about his new job and how he had gotten promoted at it really quickly and that the company he worked for really couldn't do without him now. He went on to say that his boss told him that the company would do whatever they had to do to keep him, and they had to let a few other employees go to meet his new salary demands, but it was either that or let the whole firm go to shit. As I was listening to this, I first thought that he was loud, and then I thought he was annoying, and then I came to the conclusion that I really didn't like this guy. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he wanted everyone to listen in on his conversation, but I started to wonder if he really thought that anyone was going to be impressed by it, if he really thought that anyone was going to be paying attention. I, of course, was myself paying attention, but that's beside the point. I was trying to figure out what was bothering me so much about it. Maybe it was because he reminded me so much of other people who I have known who have talked about how awesome they are, presumably to make others feel intimidated and small, but I also started to wonder if I was annoyed because I know that some people out there are dumb enough to believe that he's awesome just because he says he is, and he will be admired and put up on a pedestal, and by virtue of this, he will probably go further in life than I ever will. I started to get worked up and really pissed off, and then I decided to calm down, not get mad, that I should look for the humor in it, because bragging people are really funny when you think about it. I chuckled when he said he could now get a job anywhere he wants, but he likes the challenge of bringing a smaller company along, and I chuckled more when he said that people call him all the time for advice, but why should he give out his trade secrets, and I totally cracked up when he said that his ex-girlfriend is now married with 2 kids, but he knows that she's still secretly in love with him. But then I remembered that most people who act really arrogant are in fact secretly very insecure, and I realized that chances are I was laughing and making fun of a terminally insecure person. Then I started feeling guilty and shitty, and who the hell did I think I was, and that I should accept that I was really being an asshole about this. I decided that I really wanted to get out of there. So as I was leaving, I sought karmic realignment by thinking, I know you can't hear me, but I apologize for making fun of you in my head. I'll try to be less judgmental in the future. But then he said very loudly that he now has more money than he knows what to do with, and he made a joke about someday buying his own golf course. So I thought to myself, oh, racket frickin' stupid arrogant prick. How do you do? This is Lev. You can subscribe to my channel here. Have a look at last week's episode here. It is called Improve My Bad Mood. And this over here is an older episode called Sick of This. And as always, thank you very much to everyone who has contributed to my Patreon campaign. Thanks very much. See you next time.